We're giving away a professor's research, and all you have to do to enter is a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be picking a winner on the weekend. And what's going on? Welcome back to the Pocket Cast here. We are joined by Jay and the one and only Fossil Man himself. How's it
What's up?
going?
It's going good.
Yeah,
What's up,
no,
Jay? What's up, Eric? How
Yo,
you
yo,
doing?
yo.
it's chill. We're here after casting a tournament, hopping right into the Pocket Cast. I know Jay's got a cast tomorrow, so you know
Busy
it's a
man.
lot going in. But yeah, tell us about yourself, Fossil Man.
Yo, what's up? I'm the Fossil Man,
The fossil
and
man. Put some respect on it. As I like
The
to
and
say.
I don't know. I kind of came out of the blue. I was like a user like 7920092 or something like that on BB's channel, and I was on Tommy's and Rosie's, and I just was like lurking for a full year, playing this in the background, and BB was playing like viewer battles, Code Beans. I don't know if you ever queued up in Code Beans, but I queued up with this Oricorio 19 fossil deck, and he's like, "What is all this?" And then this dude made me a whole deck for it, and then I took this deck into Pocket Mads, and I did okay. And then he gave me Snorlax, and that's when we took off. But um, it was really fun, and I really like showing people how good fossils are.
No, that's great. It's like I like the fact that there are people out here that have niches, for the game and stuff, and the fact that you're finding success in the competitive scene with that is amazing.
I
Yeah,
agree. Yeah, one of my favorite decks to have come across in the Pocket Mad scene, and kind of
Sleep
like
scam.
what Ericko
No.
said too, is no, not Sleep Scam. No, Fossil deck though is or at least the one that you were playing as of most recently, where you're playing with the Mime Junior, the Rampardos,
Mm,
and
drawing
the
5 cards.
Aerodactyl. Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
copycatting.
But either way, just the way to get the way he was able to get the card set up so fast was awesome. Plus you're playing
ah,
fossils.
so
Plus
fun.
you go and check the actual theme, and you're like, oh my god, this guy's literally the fossil man.
I like how that strategy evolved from using Chata, the one energy to draw what your
Oh
opponent
yeah.
has, to Mind Junior, no energy.
Yep, yep.
It was so fun. I
I
can
no
remember I like
Go ahead.
I wasn't me like I put that Mime Junior in myself because I see that'd be good. But no, he BB gave me that deck with the Chatot, and I just put the Mime Junior like one for one, and oh, it took off. It's so fast, but Hoopa came out of the woodworks and ruined my whole day.
Oh man.
And
Yep,
then Vespiquen just
unfortunately.
clears everything in my whole field. So we're still in the works. We're gonna be playing Pocket
The
Mads
meta will
tomorrow
change.
with
The
something.
meta will
With something.
change.
Yeah.
Also,
I will say though,
mhm.
I was gonna say real quick, Eric. I will say with the fossil deck, he was literally like a chat favorite. Everybody in chat
Oh,
was
for
rooting for
sure.
you
I
that
think I
week
was
that
there
you
for
were
one of
playing the
them.
Mime
I
Junior.
think I was
It
casting one of
was.
them with you.
I think you might have been. That might have been when you were there
Mhm.
with me. I can't quite remember, but either way, again, you were like literally stream favorite. I would say. With the fossil deck, I don't think there was anybody rooting against you
I
in that
appreciate
stream. It was
that.
pretty
And
funny to
I
watch.
I love going back in your discords, and I made a TikTok about it when you and the Pocket
Oh
Mads were
yeah,
looking at that. And I love reading the comments because
dude.
it's so funny because I can't focus on that because literally it overlaps into weeks I do have my kids and I don't
Hmm.
have my kids. And the one time I was playing my first top cut in Pocket Mads, I was playing Barry Snorlax and I won the first match while yelling at a kid and putting him in timeout. So it was rough. Other people are locked in. They have this screen with the Pocket Mads and this screen with the deck and their opponent's deck. And I'm over here being a dad.
That's goaded.
It was fun. It was fun.
Real quick before we get started with everything here, let us know where we could find you.
Well, I do have a TikTok, the Fossilman69. It's pretty fresh. I do have like 15, 12 videos, and they're really silly videos, really silly. I find some really funny TikToks, and then I comment on it, and I make a fossil deck based on that TikTok, and then I post like a little 30-second clip about it. It's funny. I
Mm.
giggle every time I
I've
make them.
enjoyed them.
Have you seen them?
I've seen a few of them. They're pretty good. I
Yeah,
was
they pop up.
watching what was the one you did with the Auroras, I think it was, right?
Oh,
Um,
Malou. Oh,
I think
Malou.
that was the
That was
one. Yeah,
funny. The
I think
lady
that was the
says, "What's
one.
your favorite color?" Starts with a
Yeah.
B, and the guy says, "Malou," or no, M. Yeah. Oh, it's super fun. But no, I'm on Twitch too, and I'm kind of when Fossil Man has a few too many, he gets restricted from TikTok. So we're on Twitch 100%. But
You
sometimes we
have
stream on
been
TikTok
seeing
too.
some recent success on Twitch, I've seen though,
Yeah.
which
Oh
is awesome.
yeah.
I mean I've seen people, like it's hard to get some numbers on Twitch sometimes, and I mean I think everybody's rooting for you. Again, I think the theme, like the fact that you are sticking to your guns with the fossils is
The best
definitely helping
way
you.
to go.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best way to go, right? It literally is like you are that trainer. You know what I mean? That gives you like that thematical,
Identity.
canonical feel. Exactly, that identity. I love it.
Oh, I like it. I'm that trainer you walk upon in Mount Moon, and they're running
Exactly.
fossils, and then you
Exactly.
win a fossil if you beat me.
Now I just have the
But
most important question of all time before we get started. Is it the dome fossil or the helix?
oof. You see, that's the problem because when I was a kid, 'cause I'm a '91 baby, so I started this game and I had a red
You're
and
red and
blue
blue.
version at
Oh yeah.
Christmas with my brother, and we're playing this game. And first of all, I started off with Ivysaur, and I didn't know how PP worked, and I just restarted the whole game. But anyway, and I went into Mount Moon. I'm looking at these two fossils. Helix sounds like you know a swirl, so that's got to be
Mm-hmm.
Omanite. But I get confused with them. Like it's confusing. They kind of sound like each other. But if I'm gonna choose right now, if I do a playthrough right now, I'm going Dome Fossil.
A
I want a
Kabutops
Dome
all the
Fossil.
way.
Yes, Kabutops. That slash in the first Gen 1 slash is
Broken.
so good.
Don't
Broken.
let don't let the helix community fool you.
Although we need an updated Kabutops in Pocket because right now it's not playable.
It's kind of cooked.
50 damage? Are you joking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help our fossil guy out, right? Let's get some more fossils in here. Where's our mega Aerodactyl? That's what I'm missing.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're missing
That'll
that.
be. You know what? They're saving him for last. He's gonna be too good, and especially
I'm
since
hoping.
like Fossil Man found the tech, they're like, shit.
Dude, once
Fossil
that
Man
comes
found the
out-
tech, bro, we can't release it.
You're just gonna blow up as soon as that comes out.
Scrap the Aerodactyl.
Mega
Yeah, no
Aerodactyl.
kidding.
I'm thinking Mega Aerodactyl has an ability that the turn you evolve it, because they're doing a lot of that right now. The turn you evolve it, an effect happens. So the
Mhm.
ability, the first Mega with an ability is going to be when you evolve it from that old Amber fossil, no one on the opposing team can evolve that turn. Hear me
Mm.
That'd be
out.
good. That'd be good.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been waiting.
speaking-
I think we were all waiting for like the Mega with an ability on Mega Ray. They
Oh,
duped
yeah.
us too, especially with that little like teaser trailer they showed where it was like
I seen
we all
that.
dissected it and they were like,
Mhm.
it's definitely has an ability, and it had no ability.
There were some people going out on a limb, and they're like, I seen it. I'm not going to deny it, but it didn't happen. Maybe Aerodactyl's the first one, or maybe they're just not going to put any abilities on Megas.
At this point, I'm wondering if it's ever gonna happen. I thought Ray was gonna be the one. It'd be
Right.
you know what? I'd settle for Aerodactyl though. I'd settle for it.
Oh, if Aerodactyl comes out like next week, 6 days from now, and I don't pull one opening night, I'm going to email
Oh,
Dina,
somebody else.
and I'm going to write a strongly worded letter, and I'm gonna beg all my friends to give me what they pulled.
That I was gonna say that's what'll happen is you can just have somebody trade you the card. I mean, at this point, I think the whole community would be like, it would be like that scene from Spider-Man 2. Was it Spider-Man 2 where they carry Spider-Man?
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
in the
hosting
train.
the
Yeah.
Aerodactyl. They'd be sending you the Aerodactyl like that.
We need it. If I need to make a deck like within an hour of release, or I don't know, man. It'll be rough.
I'm sure you'll come up with something. Honestly, you've like rejuvenated fossils. I was playing your fossil deck during ranked, and I was kind of struggling that first opening night. It was tough getting wins out there, and I think the only win streak I had was like a 5-win streak with the fossil deck, and like I said,
I
we'll
thought
take it.
Snorlax's big belly would help us this season, but it's just
Cooked.
the hoop is rough because that's what I thought, because the Rainbow Cave came out and you can't put a Rainbow Cave with Snorlax's big belly out there, and you know Peculiar Plaza, they need that Fragrant Forest.
That's a
They
fun one to
need
say.
that because Vespiquen don't run Pokeballs. So they
Yeah.
need that. But Hoopa just comes in and he just shows me who's boss.
Bullies.
I'm gonna make it better though. I'm gonna make it better. I promise you.
But
Give it a season
we
or two,
have
Hoopa will be
the
gone.
brand new set here, right? Team
Yes.
Rockets. Look at Jay. He's flexing the Giovanni's.
Nice.
But all joking aside, with abilities, if we were to get a mega with an ability, it would have to be the GOAT himself, Mewtwo, right? X and Y.
Oof.
Any
still am
special
holding out hope.
privileges?
They did just
Still
do
am
like a
holding out
big,
hope.
like the Pokemon Go event in New York. That was huge.
Yeah, that was kind of insane.
So maybe, I don't know, it'd be pretty cool. I want to see one. I want to see the meta change a little bit. This last set was really good.
Yeah,
I liked
sure.
it. Yeah, I liked it.
But,
I think the community is kind of dogging on this current set. I don't know. I think maybe it's too soon to call it, but we'll have to see. Seems like there's potential for this set to be pretty troll, though.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of interesting things, and we got the Eradicate introduced today. There's a lot of dirty plays you could do with that.
Oh, yeah.
More on that a little bit later. Should we pull up the cards so we can start?
I was just about to say, do we want to maybe pull the cards up and take a look at them?
Let's do it.
Where'd you see that Raticate? Like I watched a trailer.
Oh,
and I wasn't in there.
It's in the App Store. They literally updated the App Store, and it was just there. Yeah.
We'll go through the cards here, and you'll see it in just a moment and see how sneaky it actually is. It could even be maybe a fossil card candidate. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe not. It's probably not better than running a Snorlax, to be honest.
Exactly.
I mean, I got to go back to the drawing board right now. But these new cards, maybe Hoopa's out. Maybe Hoopa's out the door.
Yeah. All right, I've got the first card on the screen here. The Team Rocket's Tinkaton. It's a Steel type, Stage 2, 3 energy. Pile Driving Hammer does 80 damage, and then during your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon cost 2 more colorless energy, and its retreat cost is also 2 more colorless energy. I think this is gonna be potentially good. I'm still holding out hope that we get something in addition to the Raticate that somehow reduces Team Rocket cards' energy cost by 1 colorless. If you've noticed, just a quick scroll through of these cards, they've all got 1 colorless, it seems like, on all of their energy costs, or at least for most of them. So, again, I don't know. I'm holding out some sort of hope that we get some way to reduce energy costs, maybe even just by 1. If you could reduce all of these by 1, all of these cards then become amazing. But
you do have also Wally that just came out. They're probably trying to make that playable.
True.
That's true. Wally would work with Tinkaton. Bro, that's a tough one to say.
That was hard to say, though.
Yeah,
that was hard to say.
I'd give it to you. You got it.
I goof that one up all the time. Wally would work, though, with Tinkaton. Again, reducing this down to 2 energy costs and then being able to hit for... It's only 80, but I think we can all agree that the effect of the attack is...
Attack and
that's
retreat.
where it really shines. Yeah, you're locked in and you're not...
Essentially, you're doing 160, a free knockout.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. You know what I'm thinking? You're saying this about the colorless energy. What I'm thinking, what about Iron Valiant, Meowth? Iron Valiant,
Mm.
Meowth, Team Rockets, Meowth. It's a basic mon you put on the bench, and all Team Rockets cards are one neutral energy free to attack. Just like Iron Valiant. Wouldn't that be smart? And go into the Persian? I don't know.
Okay.
Cooking.
Okay. Cooking. Cooking. Um, you know what else I've noticed here too? Well, I shouldn't say that because I guess the birds are EXs and so is Raticate. But as I say, a lot of these mons are just one prize pointers, and it seems like Tinkaton, you could fit this into a one prize pointer deck somehow, and then make it
Hmm,
like a three prize pointer to get the kill or get the KO, which I think a lot of decks in the current meta would struggle into like a triple prize point deck, as opposed to just getting their two KOs and calling it good, or even just one with a mega. I think again
sure.
with this Tinkaton, it might be annoying enough that you could potentially stall out. And I don't know. I'm trying to think because like Ericko said, it should save you for at least 2 turns,
You
and
also
then
notice there's a Zapdos in
yeah,
that. That's pretty cool.
that's what I was just thinking. Right? Okay, so all of these cards, or
Oh.
not all of them, but a lot of these cards have one of the birds in the picture somewhere, and
Oh
I feel
wait,
like some of them.
yeah, they do. Lapras
Look at
and
Lapras has Articuno. I'll pull this up here. Lapras
No
has Articuno up
way.
here, and I think Articuno would actually work fairly well with this Lapras card,
Interesting.
that looks sick.
Es-
It'd be a very good Ori
especially
counter.
especially if we get that reduce the Team Rocket card's energy cost by 1 colorless. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine how good this would actually be if that was the case.
This set would
It's
be
almost too good to be true.
broken.
Yeah, it's almost too good to be true. These birds hitting 40 damage for 1 energy, and then being able to like pair it with this Lapras, where you're hitting. What would you do? I guess if you go turn 2, you'll have. If this Pokemon has more energy than your opponent's, which you go turn 2, so you have more energy, you're hitting for 80. So as long as you go turn 2, you're wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. That's
My dog,
that's the
sorry.
Ori counter too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody saying that that's really good in a Mega Sharpedo deck. That this
There
Lapras
you
would be
go.
good. That'd be a good Ori counter in a Mega Sharpedo deck with the
Okay.
Chin Pao, and that'd be a good card.
No
Do we
facts.
want to go in order then of the how Cerebi has these? We can kind of go into maybe
Sure.
Moltres next here. I
Let's
was kind
talk
of just
about
bouncing around because
Moltres.
we were talking about the birds and who has what in the card effects there or the card picture.
Can I
But let's
just
move
say
into
one thing
Moltres.
about these
Yeah.
birds? These cards would have been great for genetic Apex.
Ooh.
Like the way that they're built, like energy wise, unless a card like what Jay said is coming out, these cards kind of are mid. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough
It's true.
to make them work. I'm sure somebody's gonna figure it out, but it's probably gonna be tough.
But
I
Moltres has
put a bounty
potential.
out. I put a bounty out in my upcoming tournament next week, where the highest placing person in
With the
Top Cut will
birds.
get. I didn't specify with the birds. I just said with the Team Rocket Pokemon. But maybe I don't
Nice.
know. Should I specify and say
Nah,
with the birds?
Team Rocket.
I don't know.
I feel like Raticate's
I
about to win that, but
Yeah, I think you're
Renegade
right now too.
Persian's not the one to mess around
I
because
think the
with
Persian.
that trainer
Okay,
we're gonna talk about, yeah.
yeah.
oh yeah,
Not only that, the trainer and imagine. See, this is where I'm thinking it's too good to be true. If they do reduce Team Rocket energy cost by 1, I think that Persian would be too good, right? A stage 1 for 1 energy hitting for a potential of 130.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
I
lot of
agree.
setup required though, where you do have to have your opponent's bench filled. You'll have to fill up a stage 1. You've got
Team
to
Rocket's
also have
boss.
potentially a stadium. I'm guessing that's what it would be, right? Is a stadium that reduces Team Rocket energy cost by 1.
Ooh,
Um,
that would be crazy. There, we haven't seen the
That's what I'm
stadium
thinking.
yet. They
No,
usually
we
No,
put
we
did.
that
haven't.
We
in the
got a leak.
trailer,
We got a
right?
leak for it.
We do.
So
What is it?
What?
so what was data mined for Team Rocket's
Oh,
stadium is basically going to be a card that lets you draw. So you flip X amount of card. This is what was coded in the game when we got that large update. Flip
Golly.
X amount of coins, they all have to be heads. If they're not all heads, you don't draw any cards. But if, let's just say for the sake of argument, it's three heads. If you get three heads, you draw three cards. So that's basically what the stadium does.
So if I get two heads, do I draw two cards, or is that?
Yeah, that's how it is. But like it has, if the card says two, because they put a X in that value. So if it's two, it's only gonna be it's two or nothing. You know?
Okay. There's a good chance it's two or nothing. Three seems a little overpowered, but
yeah, it's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a draw engine card.
Well,
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. There still might be ways to make the Eradicate work, I suppose. Should we pull up the Eradicate real quick so we can kind of like let everybody know what the hell it does?
From Moltres real quick, you know,
yeah.
potential.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about it.
Potential ways, like it has a new wording that's actually interesting too. Flip 3 coins for each head, produce a fire energy. That's the first time. I know it's probably nothing. It's just like create a brand new fire energy and attach it. So, you know, what if you haven't used the energy and then you try to attack and there's already a fire energy produced? Does it produce over it? I don't know. But
interesting.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it's like what's Mega Guardivars? What's the wording to Mega Guardivars? Because produce sounds like Mega Guardivar produces 3 energy and then you can attach it wherever you want. Is that the same thing? Maybe.
Let me find out.
Or is it generate?
Because I've never seen produce in the card too. Because if it does produces 3 energy and you can put some on Moltres and some on the back, that would be really good.
It says take 3 energy from the energy zone.
From the energy zone. Whereas this one,
I don't know what that means.
Them.
I just want to see what they. Yeah, go for it.
I think that means if you get locked out by, say, a
like a Porygon, right?
Or does Porygon do the same thing?
If Porygon attacks and changes your energy, I guess.
I think you're right. I think it'll overwrite that upcoming energy and just give you a fire one.
Yeah.
Produce a fire energy for each heads. Produce a fire energy. Interesting.
And
that's interesting on the wording there. We'll have to see. But again, I think what that means too is it's going to overwrite any Banette effect, because there is effects where like Banette blocks. I think it does block Gardevoir. Somebody might have to correct me on that in the comments, but I think it blocks like Gardevoir or certain worded Pokemon where it says you have to generate an energy from your energy zone and then attach it.
Like a little Ninetales.
Yes.
That would be good.
Yes. So again, I think that's what the wording on this is intended to do, is potentially loophole those type of effects.
Exactly.
It'll be interesting. We'll find out, I guess, you know.
But 130 damage for 4 energy and you're discarding a card, kind of feels like a Charizard, right? Like Genetic Apex Charizard, but you're not doing 200. But then again, this is a basic versus a stage 2. So, I mean, let's just say if you get there, the problem I foresee is unless you high roll those heads, that 130, I don't know how long it's gonna last you for real. So the HP is kind of weak.
True.
I would say the one good thing, I think you did also, just for correction there, I think you did accidentally say it was discard a card, but it's discard an energy.
Yeah.
So not quite as bad,
fire
but
energy.
Still you do discard a fire energy, which, you know, like certain decks that'll energy lock you just by discarding that one energy. Thus requiring you, if you want to attack again, you've got to attach that energy and you can't build anything else up. So it kind of puts you in a bad spot for setting up some sort of counterattack once this extremely low HP Moltres EX goes down. But the one good thing, though, is this new tech you've been seeing it ran with these Charizard Entei decks, which is the Rainbow Cave Flame Patch. Which you discard a fire energy and it allows you to set up that flame patch right then and there. So maybe there's a chance you could get yourself to 4 energy within just one turn, even. But still, it's going to be tough, I feel like.
The way I look at it is, this card will take in the current meta is taken out of Butterfree. it's taken without a Leaf Cape. It's taken out a Shuckle in the Vespiquen deck. Without a Leaf Cape, it's taken out every card in the Vespiquen deck with
Okay.
one attack. So, I mean, with Hoopa making everybody change to grass, 130, that's enough. If you can get it up and go, you know?
It's a
Yeah,
basic
that's
too, so you can maybe pop in like the starting planes,
Hmm.
or you know, again, we could always throw a cape on there. I'm wondering what the tool will be for the Team Rocket cards. Do you think there's a chance we get some sort of special cape, like a Team Rocket cape that gives them 40 HP or something crazy, like the ancient boosters?
Ooh,
Um,
what about the Team Rocket balloon that Jesse and James always float away in?
there you go. That's a good.
that would
Get
be
rid of this 2
insane.
retreat cost. That's funny. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Again, I think people might be sleeping on the Team Rocket cards, but this is me potentially coping too. We'll have to see. I'll have to watch this podcast back next week after the cards release and see if I was right or wrong. Right? Are these going to be good or bad?
Yeah. Could move to the Raticate. You said you wanted
Let's
to
check
go
out the
there?
Raticate real quick here. Yeah, let's do that first, and then we'll kind of move back to Team Rocket Boss. We'll check out the Raticate, though, just real quickly because of the effect on the ability here. So it's a Stage 1. It's a colorless Pokemon. It's an EX as well. Again, Stage 1, Team Rocket's Raticate EX. 120 HP on a colorless. It's got an ability, Thieving Incisors. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may move a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to this Pokemon. So you are stealing an energy. This is like our first official energy steal mechanic, I believe.
Now hear me
I
out.
like it.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Did Sleep Scam get a little boost? Stealing energy.
I don't know.
And...
I'm wondering if this works with
Hmm.
sleep. I
Colorless.
think the problem with this card is there's going to be an easy way to get around it, which is babies, right? Even just running like what's that one new one that I can't stand? Bonsly, right?
Bonsley.
Yeah,
Bonsley, yeah.
Bonsly's going to hit this if you drop the stadium. What would that be for? 50 damage? That's crazy.
Can we just talk about the art? That it looks
the
insane.
art is so sick.
I like it.
The best looking rat in the game.
It's the most realistic looking Pokemon.
I mean, it is a Lima a bowl. So
Ooh, I
it
was
is
thinking
colorless
about that
energy.
too.
So if you have a deck with 2 red Rattatas, 2 Raticates, and whatever else you have in this deck with a Lima, so you could, if you start this up top and you draw will or have a Sightseer, you come in quick and they have first energy, you steal it, you hit them. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They have no energy, and you're hitting them for 70. That's a good card. I like it.
Yeah, I didn't even
This is
think
one
about
where
that
I'm
until now.
excited to see. I'm excited to see the cooks. on this
I
one.
think this
We'll
is
have
going
to
to be
see
the
how this
most
one plays.
creative type of deck because let's just be honest, colorless is insane.
Colorless.
And you could play this, it's splashable in almost any deck. Could it be a meta staple, like where you're just using it to rob energy, and then, you know, if you're in a pinch once your main attacker is out, you know, you're out here trying to rebound with 70 damage.
When you think
Here's
about
my thought.
running,
Go ahead. Go
oh,
ahead, Fossilman. You go
okay.
first. I'll go
So,
second.
what I'm thinking about is Mega Blaziken, Mega Sceptile, the cards that burn an energy with
Oh
2 energies.
yeah.
With that,
Mhm.
you know, they have to throw it up top, and if you take that away, what
It's
are they
over.
gonna do?
They're gonna sit there.
Because
That's a
that's an
free
instant
140
140
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Raticate is insane.
I agree.
I see the potential in this card.
So one thing I was gonna say too, it's got free retreat cost. You can steal energy, and
Oh, I
depending
didn't
on what
notice
energy
that.
you're running, you can retreat back and then maybe run like a Dawn or a elemental switch, and maybe power up something like a I don't know, a Mega Pidgeot EX.
Oof.
And then make it
Haven't
so
heard
they
that
have
card in
no
a while.
energy for the rest of the game. Yeah, yeah. This is
Mega.
it, man. I'm counting on rat and bird combo. This is gonna be the season for Mega
Or
Pidgeot.
I like
Mega Kangaskhan.
Ooh, I like that too. Actually, that could work.
Because this works on
Good
the
combo.
bench too. You don't even have to retreat it. You just activate it on the bench,
Yep,
and that's it.
that's another good thing. That's another good thing about this card is you're like you just said, it doesn't have to be in the active spot, so you can just do this
Dude,
from the bench. I do
imagine
think people are going to be running Dawn with this card.
Imagine there's a world where you just have 2 Ratatats, and then your opponent has like a Mega Altaria, and then you just slap 2 of these, and then
Ooh,
We'll
that's
have to see too.
insta-concede.
We don't even know what the Ratatat does. I wonder. I mean, is there a chance that it's is good or has an effect or does
boosted
anything?
evolution.
Yeah,
I'm thinking they've
boosted
been
evolution.
popular with like the new Pikachu that came out in the like it was Wonder Pick or something like that. No, it was the Houndoom special where it has
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
growl
yeah.
minus 20. That is like so good versus Hoopa. It's so much better than hitting for 10 or hitting for 20 or even the old cards hitting 20 for 2 energy. I believe that they're going to lean towards the negative energy with the growl coming out. Maybe a tail whip. Tail whip is what Ratatat
Oh,
does.
totally. Tail whip. That makes perfect sense, right? That would be pretty thematic there too.
It would be.
And you know how you're absolutely right. Isn't it crazy that like effects like that on attacks where it was like, okay, do 20 less damage. Back in genetic Apex days, or even for most of B series, that was like, oh, this isn't very good. That's a crap effect. But then Hoopa comes out, and you're like, okay, wait a sec, hold on, let's talk business now. Because like Bonsley was a total sleeper of a Pokemon. I feel like again, it was pretty heavily slept on up until Hoopa dropped, and then it was winning tournaments. I think that was actually one of my videos I made this season was like Bonsley won the first Pokemats. So.
Yeah, Bonsley is so important, and I've been tossing it around. If I throw a Bonsley and replace mine Junior in my fossil deck, that might be a good deck. Maybe we'll try it.
Honestly, right? Could be.
You know what I just noticed? I'm looking at the old Articuno. Sorry to like change the Pokemon topic, but Pocket, they didn't even change the name of the attack. Ice Wing and the same energy for the old Articuno. And then this one.
I see that.
Really?
Yeah, it's just Ice Wing and Ice Wing. They just like copy pasted.
Same attack.
Yep. That's insane. And they just buffed the second attack for the bench by 10 points. The only significant difference we got here was 130 for the attack.
I mean, it's definitely better.
Oh yeah, for better.
It definitely brings back Articuno 18 because that was a big deal.
But
and
Ori,
I do have 2 full art Misties, so yeah, true.
That's the only thing.
Maybe
you run into
Lapras
that
can hop
auto.
in there.
Damn,
I've been thinking this could work with the Lapras.
Yeah, the
we'll
Lapras.
Have to see though.
Oh yeah, because you're doing 80 damage.
They do have that. What you said you're talking about. I never seen that before because in the Houndour, the Moltres is in there, and the Lapras has the Articuno in there. Where's the Zapdos? Which one is Zapdos in?
Zapdos is in Tinkaton. There's Zapdos, which is kind of a weird one, right? Doesn't really fit, I feel like. Whereas Lapras has Articuno. That one, those two could work together. And then Houndour and Moltres.
Zapdos.
We don't know what the Houndoom does, but
I mean Moltres.
Yeah. I'm guessing these work too. These work together.
Interesting.
I don't think there's anything else. Nope, nothing in that art.
Poison.
I'm gonna breeze through them real quick and just see. Yeah, Poison Electric. That'll be interesting.
Never seen that before. Oh, what a chubby little Snowpoke there, huh?
This one's also kind of I think this was a new card, or one that came out with that late release with like the Raticate. One energy, put a random item card from your discard pile into your hand. That's a first of effect, and that's actually a really good effect.
Where would that come into play? Every time I see item, I'm thinking Rotom, but I mean you have to run dual energy because it's not it's not
Wait a minute. Fossil Man, right?
Yeah.
What are fossils? Items?
They're.
No?
I mean, I like it. I mean, I'm not trying to pull from the discard pile. I want to pull from my deck, but
Yeah.
if if I have to discard a fossil, golly, that
But you know,
I do like cards that pull items.
your opponents, if you fight anybody and they're playing that new item card that steals a random item card, they're just gonna take your fossils. There's a chance.
Oh, I've seen that card. I can't wait to talk about it. I will freak out on stream.
Should we take a quick look at it? We can kind of bounce between these cards. That's okay. Let's talk about it since it's hot. Team Rocket's Thieving Machine. Put a random item card, except for another Team Rocket's Thieving Machine, from your opponent's discard pile into your hand. That's going to be really good. If they rare candy, guess what? You just rare candied. If they potion, or excuse me, not potion. Nobody uses potions
Pop.
anymore. If they ice pop, if they infinite potion, you can then ice pop. What else? What else? There's a
Well,
lot
I
of
have
good
a
things here,
question.
right?
I have a
XP
question with
even?
that.
Mhm.
So, you take your opponent's ice pop, it flips heads. Do you get that?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, you do get it back into your hand.
You get the
because-
item. You
okay,
get it goes
yeah,
into
yeah.
your hand. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So you don't like it. So since it goes into your hand, when you play that card and discard it, it's then going to go to your discard pile.
Is it? Is that?
Which-
I that's my question because
Yes.
if I'm playing Rotom EX and the more items in my discard pile there are, this could give me 20 more,
Damage.
boosted attack.
That is insane.
But
if
For
it
you,
where-
right?
works.
Because you're running.
Does it
you're
go to
running two of them,
mine
aren't you?
or does it go to theirs? That's what I
It
want to
should.
know.
Once it's in your hand, it's your card, is it not?
I think like older style games. I swear, like if you took one of their cards, it went back to maybe that was a Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe I'm just nerding out.
I know in Yu-Gi-Oh,
on
it would
Yu-Gi-Oh.
do that.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I do think that it's going to get discarded into your. It then becomes your card. Once it's in your
That'd be
hand, it's
good.
your card. I don't know,
But-
unless there's some sort of invisible ID on the cards that, again, it once it's been played out, it goes back to the original owner. But that, I don't think that's the case. I can't wait to be wrong on this and have 50 people in the comments be like, it's actually gonna. Please don't tell me if I am wrong. Please tell me.
W rage
Yes.
bait.
Doing it
The second
intentionally.
that someone uses this card and steals a fossil, they're going on a list. And I'm gonna post that in my stream.
That's funny.
I don't know who you are, but I will find you.
I don't know. It seems It seems really good though. It seems really. I mean, Lucky Pops are really good.
Yes.
Pokeballs. This card can have in your hand. You're not finding something. I like it. Cool card.
I do too. I like it too as well. The one bad thing, I suppose, is the opponent has to play an item card for you to be able to really benefit from it. And there's a chance they don't play any good item cards. Imagine you're going against Fragrant Forest, and what item cards really does like the grass deck run, other than a potential ice pop, or not ice pop, excuse me, the what is it? Candy, rare candy. God
Yeah,
damn.
Rare candy.
Holy
I don't know
smokes,
if
I'm
they
having
play anything else
major-
than that.
Major goldfish brain. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's a whole lot of item cards for you to steal. I guess the one good thing, and see, I don't know. This kind of minimizes its effectiveness, right? I feel like I'd only run this in stage 2 decks, where I have the option or the potential to possibly steal a rare candy for me to evolve into. If not, if they're running just stage 1s or basics, hopefully they're running some sort of ice pop that you can at least take advantage of. But I don't know. This card might be one of those cards where it's like we're talking about it now. We're like, yes, it seems like it's gonna be so good, but it's like we can't put a 21st card in our deck, and this seems like a 21st
Right.
card as opposed to like
Yeah,
a fits
I
into
like
a 20
that.
card deck card. You know what I mean?
I like that saying.
Analogy makes sense there. The 21st card.
Exactly.
I like that.
So I don't know. That's my thought on it, but it still has potential. I think there's going to be somebody that cooks with this, and I think it's going to be inevitable. You're going to get hit with this, and it's going to suck.
I think the main playability is definitely just gonna be the Pokeball. Let's just be real. Turn 1 Pokeball, activate it while there's nothing in the grave. and take it. That's gonna be
Yeah.
the main, like, utility if people want to play
Snatch
this.
it. Snatch it
Exactly.
out.
Rotom's gonna
might-
love this card too, by the way. Rotom will absolutely love this thing.
Yeah, for
Inverse
sure.
sleep scam. I'm gonna use this
Yeah.
card to BM them when I have the win in the pocket, and they're gonna be sitting there like, oh, I lost. Oh, I'm gonna snatch your item and use it. What are you gonna do about it?
Their ice pop or
Yep.
yeah.
Bro, imagine that's how you like lose this is somebody snatches your ice pop and then they lucky pop from like you know,
Oof.
KO lethal into back to full health or something.
Yeah, they
Gonna
get
happen to
0
somebody.
flips.
Uninstall.
They get 0 flips, and you get all their good luck.
Uninstall
Exactly.
angle for sure.
That might be me actually that happens to. We'll have to see. Tune into the live streams.
You want to talk
Yeah.
about Big Bird?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go check out a Zap. Actually, did we talk about the boss himself? I think
We could go
can't
back
skip
to
the
that
boss.
one. We could go back.
Can't skip the boss. Let's do the
Alright.
boss real quick.
So
How do
boss's
we do it?
order.
Oh, look at I
You
hit
want to
the
read
pose.
it? You
Yeah,
got
I'll read it.
it.
Look at your opponent's hand and put any number of basic Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench. You know what we should have talked about before we talked about this card?
What?
The Persian?
The Persian. It's
Might
gonna
as well.
combo really well with the Persian, which let's be real, that's Giovanni's Pokemon. So let's read the Persian at the same time. Team Rocket's Persian. It's gonna be a stage 1 colorless with 100 HP, 2 colorless energy to attack, dangerous rogue 10 plus, so it'll do 10 natural, and then this attack will do 40 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So potential 130.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. And
You know what I'm
combo
thinking?
it. Yes.
I'm thinking that's finally a counter to Suicune Backs. That's been in the
Yes.
meta for what, 7 seasons in a row. This combination
Yes.
might be something that, hold up. They can throw this bad guy who's going to reach his fingers down, just like Jay did right there, and pull those out of his hand, put them on the bench.
That's what he's
Oh,
doing. He's going for the
maybe.
grab.
We need something. They've been in the meta for what, 7 seasons in a row? Come on.
It's gonna be good against like Miraidon decks too. I feel like, right, forcing the opponent
Yep.
to put down their Miraidon. I'm
And
curious
they
too.
don't
What's the
activate.
interaction there?
They don't
It
activate
doesn't. I was gonna say it doesn't activate, right?
Nope.
Will it not activate? Wow.
because it has to be on your turn. That's what the Miraidon
You're probably
says.
right. You're
Yeah.
probably right.
No, I have a Twitter
that is-
post about this.
About it? Okay.
And it
okay,
has
confirmed.
like 350
You're definitely right. You're
plus
definitely
likes.
right.
It's
Nice.
insane.
Yeah, no, I think that's gonna lock it down.
Yeah.
For Miraidon. The Persian too. I thought at first, but you can read the fine print here. Evolves from Team Rocket Meowth. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use our existing
Scam
immersive
Meowth?
Meowth. Yeah, the Scam Meowth.
Interesting. I didn't see
But
that.
fingers are crossed that we're going to get some sort of equally scammy Meowth, right?
Could we get
maybe it could happen.
Team Rockets, Jesse and James Meowth?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Actually, I was talking. I don't remember why I was bringing this up, but unfortunately, there's weird licensing with Dina in their games.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jesse and James and Ash, I know, are like the 3 big ones that are. Unfortunately, they're not coming to the game.
Anime
If they do come to the
exclusive.
game
Sucks.
in any fashion, yeah, it's because of the anime, I think, or possibly movies. One of the two. It's anime or the movies. But either way, if they do come to the game in any fashion, it'll be like some huge special 1 limited time collab event, where the cards will only be available for a certain limited amount of time. Or the more likely case is it's not ever going to happen, because again, they have to pay. They'd have to pay for like special licensing, which is really weird because it's like you're making a Pokemon game and you have to pay for like licensing for the cards.
Kidding.
But apparently they do.
I'd say it's a ladder there. I mean, how often have we ever seen that? And we've never seen it in this game. And like, in the Pokemon games, you see it in yellow version once. You haven't seen
Once.
it since.
Were they actually called Jesse and James in yellow? I can't remember.
They were, yeah. They did
They
pull
were.
up, and they like right when you're leaving Mount Moon, they pulled up right when all your Pokemon were poisoned, and you had like 10 steps to get to a Pokemon Center. They pull up
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, let's
You wanna
battle.
go?"
I'm gonna poison
Yeah.
you."
This is the worst time. Yeah, I think I remember that battle too from my childhood. Team Rocket haunted me.
Were they
You
in
know,
Let's Go
I want to say
Pikachu?
something about that Team Rocket boss. Um,
Yes.
I think I have some use out of this. Hear me out.
Ooh, I'm hearing.
I have regular Meowth in my
Okay.
Tyrantrum deck. And this guy is just holding out. He's not playing any cards because he has basics. And I get my Tyrantrum up, and I can only hit 100 because Tyrantrum, you have to have less cards than he does. And I throw this boss down, and all them cards play, and I'm hitting for
Ooh,
180, and they're cooked. They're just cooked.
I like that.
I
Mhm.
don't
Again, there's gonna
know.
be some people cooking with this card. I feel like. I think the Persian is obvious, like the obvious answer, but I think you're onto something there with the
So
T-Tar.
real quick,
Try it.
I am looking at that Team Rocket thing. I just want to make sure
Okay.
they're called Rocket in Pokemon
Are
Yellow.
they?
Yeah, just
See, I
Rocket.
knew it. They weren't
Rocket
called
wants to
Jesse and
fight.
James or
Are they
something weird.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's
They have like the picture though. I think they
they
do.
look
Maybe
just
not.
like
I'm
Jesse
looking
and
That was a
at
long
James,
the
but
time
I think
ago.
they
yeah,
have a
they got
different
the
name.
picture. Yeah, they definitely have the pictures. They say the prepare for trouble like line when they're talking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That the little anthem they have, but like it just says Rocket wants to fight, unfortunately.
We can. I mean, this
Interesting.
is going to be like a perfect example right here, right? This is kind of a Jesse James knockoff. Who are these guys? Green hair one, green hair two.
They couldn't even do
Uh,
Cassidy and Butch, or what are we
yeah,
doing?
exactly. The other one, exactly. Um, I think again, if we ever see him come to the game, they'll just be some unnamed like that. It'll be like Team Rocket gang or something like that, or Team Rocket members, and it would be close resembling Jesse and James, closely resembling.
They
Their
were
outfit would be slightly
definitely
different.
they were definitely in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Remember
Yes,
that?
they've had
Were
appearances,
they
and I
really?
think again,
Yeah.
they're. I don't know how it works. I'm
Hmm.
not an expert on it, but I know that they're like just based off Dina's other game. Is I know that they have licensing problems for like Ash and Jesse and James, and that's why you did actually see Ash go to Dina's other game, Pokemon Masters, but it was like again a one-time only limited time banner that has never come back to the game ever. So you either
That's
pulled
crazy.
Ash then
I
or
wish
you
they
never
would put
got
it
him.
in. I love that. I love that combination.
Hmm. Now I'm in
I
a
wonder what that
rabbit
card would be
hole.
good for, though. I feel like what Jay was saying with the
Yeah.
21st card, like a supporter is rough. Like to put in a deck to just confuse them for one turn. I don't know.
Yeah, for the
Like the
Team
card
Rocket
we're
Master
on right
clan.
now.
I'm wondering if there's something where it's like if your opponent has an effect on it, a special condition on it, you'll hit for double the damage or something. Then it might be useful. But even then, it's just like there's such a downside to it too, where it's like, okay, now I flip tails and I'm also confused, and now it's a coin flip. It's two coin flips. And you flip a coin flip to
Maybe
flip a
an
coin
ogre
flip.
pawn or a comfy deck, but that's
Yeah,
very rare.
Yeah.
Very rare. Like that's a supporter, dude. You can only play one of those a turn, you know? Oh,
Yes. Only
and I gotta be real,
once.
it doesn't seem like the best like early game supporter to like say you brick and instead of drawing card draw, you draw this. It's not like this is just gonna hurt. You know what I mean?
yeah, I agree.
Double-edged sword card. That's really comes down to.
I mean, this gives you a way out, but maybe. But I don't think I'll put that in my deck. Maybe.
I do
Auto
think I
confuse.
think you're probably onto something where it's you read the effect and you're like, this seems sick, but then it's like you're never actually gonna have room for it in any deck.
Dude, have we seen this self-destructive Mewtwo?
Oh,
No, we
the
can take a quick
Blastophone
look at
one.
it.
Yeah.
I've seen some people not liking it, that's for sure.
You do 130 damage for 3 psychic energy. Imagine building this up for 3, and then it does 70 damage to itself, leaving you at 30 HP.
The only way I see this being good is if we get an effect of what I was saying, where it reduces the colorless cost by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 2 energy for 130 on a basic 1 prize pointer is not terrible, but it's still like the
Dude, right after
downside of
that, you
the
get one-shotted, right?
yeah. As I say, you attack, you're at 30 health, so you're getting one shot by a lot of things in the current meta. You're weak to Hoopas, so you're for sure like Hoopas for sure
Oof.
taking you out, even if you do
True.
have a cape.
And if
I
you
just
start with it, 2 retreat cost. I mean, you have Plaza,
yeah.
but
A Plaza would have to save your butt with this one, but I agree. This is not something you want to start with.
I mean, I could see
I
it
don't
with
know.
Gardevoir, but
Yeah,
but it'll be like a throwaway Pokemon, you know?
it is
but it's like
a good Gardevoir Ori counter. Like, I've played a lot of Gardevoir decks where, Gardevoir's up front and you're fully stacking. Maybe you don't have your Diancie yet. You could have one of these and one of these. And if you hit me the Gardevoir one more time, then you're definitely going to be Cyrusable next time, even with a Diantha. Maybe you could put the energy on this and then stack it one more time and hit with this next turn. But I don't know. This is you don't have the Lusamine to help you, just like
Nah,
Blastoffune, you know?
not at all.
yeah. I don't know. I'm still holding out hope that so they've shown us 4 EXs now with the 3 birds and the Eradicate. I'm holding out hope that the final EX card is going to be Mega Mewtwo, potentially Y, hopefully Y.
Hey, we need one of them.
That's my hope. That's my hope. That's my guess. That's my cope. Please, Dina, if you're listening, that's all we need. Save the set somehow. But I don't know. It would be cool to see a Mega Mewtwo in junction with this other Mewtwo. It would kind of make sense, right? I was predicting
Right.
that we would potentially see Mewtwo with a Team Rocket set. That to me seemed pretty thematical, but plus no Mega in a set kind of sucks.
True.
Yeah.
And they've done that a lot where a set is based around one big mega and then they put an Ori counter with it with a 1-star prize that you could be onto something there.
Charizard, right? Exactly.
Right. Blaziken. Yep.
They do have a handful of other psychic cards here too, right? Like the Slowpoke, the Hypno. So maybe they're giving us like the inklings of a psychic deck to be built within this. Because that's another thing they tend to do too, right? Is give us a deck that can be created with just the cards from the set. So like the Slowpoke, Hypno, and potentially the Mewtwo setup. I will say, if you look at, I don't think you can see it in any of these pictures, unfortunately. But if you look at like the trailer art, you did see the Raticate on like one side, and on the other side you see a Weezing. So I do think there's a chance we might get EX Weezing as our 5th card, our 5th EX, or a potential new 1 prize pointer. But I don't know. It almost feels like it would make more sense for them to give us an EX Weezing. So that's my guess.
I like it. Something like a severe poison. I would like that.
That'd be nuts. Does
I like that severe
30
poison.
damage a turn or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
20
Weezing
damage a
would be
turn at least.
insane.
Yeah, I'd take a Weezing. That'd be fun, especially if it had like some health and it could tank a hit. Because that's a problem with our current Weezings. They just can't really take too much damage. But if it's not an EX though, that means it'll work with the existing Koga, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
That'd be nice
there.
too. I do a
haven't
full
seen
art
him in a while.
Koga. I have never used once in my life, so
Nice to bring him back, right? What haven't we really looked at? We did look at
We
the
talk
bird,
about
right?
Zapdos?
Did we talk? I was gonna say we talked about Articuno, I think, but we didn't talk about Zapdos. Did we talk about Articuno?
Yeah, we did. I brought it up, remember?
Okay.
About the Ice Wing
All right.
being the same.
Did we talk about the other attack though? Hailstorm, 130 for 3 energy.
Yeah, how it got buffed by
I guess
10.
I think the Fossil Man was saying that it potentially an 18 trainer deck for this one. I don't know. I think you guys are right. I'm on the fence with Articuno. Zapdos though, I think is actually potentially maybe going to be the most viable out of all 3 of these.
they're all 3 squishy.
They're very squishy, and that's the downside of these cards. Like, look at this EX with 120 HP is all. That's not great. I don't know. Maybe even with a cape in a stadium, you're only at what 160. That's still pretty scary, honestly.
Jay, I'm starting to think you're right. Like, there has to be like a card that gives a colorless energy, because there's no way all these
No way this will work.
cards have a bunch of colorless, right? There has to be a card that's
Right.
gonna enable these.
Yep,
All of
I
them, too,
agree.
right? They're like all colorless. So here's my other thought. If it's not a stadium, it's an item. It's a tool card. Excuse me. It's a tool card. You equip it, and it reduces Team Rocket
Oh.
attack cost by 1, or color by 1 colorless. But I hope that's the case, because otherwise these cards aren't going to be great. But if it is, I mean, imagine how good this would end up being. Actually,
2 for
40 damage
90?
for 1 energy.
Two for
Yeah,
90
2 for
and
90?
does 50 to one of your opponent's bench.
That's what I'm saying.
That has
These
damage.
could be good. These could be good. This could still be good with the new Helioptile, or the Heliolisk deck that we've been seeing be ran. I think there's potential to run this Zapdos in that deck. It's only got a 1 retreat cost too, so it's not too bad of like popping this thing out of the active. We'll have to see. I don't know. I really hope that they're not planning on just making us try to get energy through the Raticate and do like a free retreat, and then like a... Because if you've noticed too, here's my other thought, is all 3 of these are what? Fire, water, and electric, which are all 3 energy types that can be moved by elemental switch.
Right.
So that's my other thought, is do they want us to run like Raticate with elemental switch and then try to switch energy onto the birds? I don't like
That'd be
that
pretty
play,
smart.
because that's an... It would work, but the thing I don't like about it is the fact that you'd have to run 1 EX, 1 EX, and it's just neither of them are above 120 HP. I don't really care for either of these
Right.
2 EX setups. You know what I
But
mean? Like, I'd
for
rather just be
elemental
able to
switch
focus on...
2 only
Yeah.
works for fire, water, and electric. It doesn't work for dark. It doesn't work for
So-
the others.
You're right, and it wouldn't work for potentially some of the energy you're stealing, but what it would work for, since you have that free retreat, is it would work for the energy you're attaching.
No,
So
I
you
know,
could
but you
retreat-
can't switch the energy unless it's electric, water, or fire.
No, you're right. You're right. So again, you're not swapping the energy you're stealing. You're just swapping the energy you're attaching. Which I don't know. Again, it sucks, because you have to then attach that energy and then be able to retreat and put it on that way. But
Oh, so you're saying
I don't
to
know.
make the Eradicate being able to
you
eradicate
would
the
run
swing.
fire, electric, or whatever, and then you'd probably end up at opening, attacking with Raticate, and then retreating the following turn, and then swapping that energy up and being
Oh,
able to
yeah,
attack. 'Cause
yeah,
you're
yeah.
still
Okay,
gonna
I
want
know what
like
you're talking
1
about. It
energy on
keeps-
there before you
it keeps
do
the
elemental
random-
switch anyways.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
keeps the rando, and then the energy that you put to
Yep,
swing.
there you
Yeah,
go.
Okay, yeah.
I agree.
But
Energy switch
don't know.
stock is up.
yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna see dawns and elemental switches. With
Golden
this
elemental
set, potentially.
switch coming in deluxe too.
Golden E switch. Yeah, popsicles out the window. We want that E switch. The Raticate, though, kind of interesting. It's colorless, so there's a lot of potential with...
Dude, I think that's gonna be the
using
best
this.
card in the set. I'm calling it now.
I think so too.
It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be very annoying, right? It's gonna make people have to play their bench, right? You're not gonna be able to set up in the active. One thing I'm not looking forward to is the fact that this is gonna kill Charizard. You're gonna really hate that Raticate's eating your energy. I think it's gonna cause problems with how
True.
like the whole Charizard deck is flowing right now.
Imagine turn 1, you got that Entei with the 1 energy, so slow to attack, just steal it.
Yep.
And 70 and 70, 140, you're
That's
taking
140.
it out.
Yep. I think there's potential in this set where you're not one-shotting things, but you're two-shotting things.
Yeah, which is perfectly fine, because in this scenario, sure, you get the trade-off where your energy, HP is low on the Eradicate, but at the same time, you're taking their ability essentially to attack, and, people forget, this is a stage 1 card, and Elegant Cape exists, plus 30.
True.
Ooh, 150 on the
150.
Raticate. Okay.
Which is still kind of whatever if you're playing against a Lucario, but anything else, it gets above that breakpoint where 140 is gonna be like what most megas are doing. So
I'm holding out hope that somebody sets up a Raticate Mega Pidgeot deck This is it. This is gonna be the time.
It
It's
could
our
be you.
time.
It could
All
be
you gotta
you.
do, it might be me. It might be me. Actually, nobody do it. I'm gonna do it.
I don't even know if I
Uh,
got any of those. Wasn't that like a special or something?
It
Yeah.
was. It was a promo. It was a promo.
Did you
I
not
gotta
get
look
it?
now. I gotta look now. I gotta look now.
I
That's
missed
one
out
that
on
I've- Which one- did you
Lapras
miss that one?
EX. Lapras EX I
Okay.
missed.
That was like
Mega
the first one. I think that was
Pidge.
really, really, really long ago.
Did I spell it
Uh,
wrong?
Uh,
Oh, I got it. I got 3 of them. All right.
Hey.
All right, we're in business. I don't know. I think there's potential with that setup. We'll have to see. Again, I think there's gonna be a lot of switching and dawning and energy moving going on this set, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong
is this
too.
Pin
Maybe
Kirchen? Is that is that a
Yes.
does that have a stage 1 to it? I don't remember this card. This
there
Mon.
is
there a
not,
stage
I
1?
don't think. And if there would be, it would have to be, I think,
Interesting.
Team Rocket, right? Or you wouldn't be able to at least evolve into. If there was a stage 1, I don't think it could evolve with the Team Rocket naming. Is what I was trying to say, I guess.
Good point. Good point.
Like, I don't think we can use this Team Rocket Houndour with the new Houndoom. Could be
True.
wrong, but I know you can't do the vice versa, right? Like, you can't evolve the like the Raticate or the Persian, right? We were just talking about the Persian. You can't evolve the Persian off of the old immersive Meowth. So I would assume it's the opposite, right? You can't evolve the Team Rocket into a non-Team Rocket card.
Interesting. I know, like in the very old games. I don't know if y'all are old enough to play this, but it was like the Pokemon trading card game, like on Game Boy, and they had the Dark Charizard, Dark Charmeleon. You could evolve the Charmander, regular Charmander, into a Dark Charmeleon, but maybe they just didn't make them basics back then. It's interesting. Maybe I'm aging myself here.
I'm not seeing Team Rocket's Meowth has to be evolved, or where do you see that, Jay?
Right here in very, can you guys see my mouse? It says it in very fine lettering.
Oh, at the bottom there. Okay.
Does require Team Rocket's Meowth.
Well, let's take a look at Hypno and Arbok. We might have a better.
Good point.
Okay, yeah, it says evolves from Team Rocket's Drowsy.
Yeah. Okay,
Golly.
I think it's gonna do something. Yeah.
So that
evolves from
really
Team
good
Rocket's
Meowth.
Drowsy.
I was hoping for it.
You know, there's still hope that we can get that Meowth, and it'll just be like it'll be a new Meowth, right? And they'll just have to kind of essentially reskin it.
Yeah, play Team Rockets, and then you have like 4 Meowths in your deck.
Ooh, that's an idea right there. I like that because you know what? The other Persian is actually really good. The Persian that you can evolve to. There was a Persian, like the most recent one we got. I think it's actually pretty good. I think you attack for, I want to say 40 damage, and then it has like an insane effect where like you take a supporter maybe or some sort of card and make them shuffle it back in their deck. I want to say
Something like that.
maybe
but
it's item steal or energy
also
steal.
too, you know, like Meowth EX comes out, we could play 6 of them.
Bro,
That's a
full
lot
Meowth
of
deck.
kitties.
That'd be sick. That would be sick. And they all share the same ability where if you attack into it, you have to flip a coin to do damage. I would love that. That would be one of my favorite decks.
Right. The final 3 cards that we haven't touched on, honestly, they're kind of all mid. Let's just be like real. That Entrap.
I think so. Maybe we could talk about it real quick just because I think there might be something again that could go with these, right?
Yeah.
So Team Rocket's Hypno, 90 HP. It's a stage 1, psychic type, 2 psychic energy. There is no colorless on this one. And Trap, switch in one of your opponent's benched Pokemon to the active spot, and if you do, this attack does 50 damage to that new active Pokemon. I don't know. This might. The problem is it's 2 energy cost. You're not KOing anything, and you only have 90 HP in return. So it's like you might get 1, maybe 2 of these off. Maybe I'm wrong about this, and maybe there's a way you can set this up and bounce somebody in where it's like, oh no, you pulled in the card I didn't want. Switch in one of your opponent's bench.
Maybe Team Rocket's boss, and then you just like attack the EX,
cooking.
and then you just keep swapping to like Pokemon they haven't put energy on, and it just keeps
Mhm.
circling around that way until you
Okay,
Good
I like
point.
it.
out.
I like it.
Just like Vaporeon EX, when you need to get it first turn, you just put them
Mhm.
in a cycle. They can't stop it, you know.
Exactly.
You know what could work really well too? Eradicate. You combo it in, right? You pull in the Pokemon that has the energy, because that's what they're going to be trying to do with your Eradicate, is build energy on the bench. So you say, nope, not today, sucker. Bring it in with the Hypno, and then steal that energy with the Eradicate.
But that'll
I
be
could-
right after the attack, so I don't know what they'll do. But
Oh,
it
that's
will
very
work.
true.
It will work though.
That
but
is true.
You'll take the damage.
See, that was what I thought too when I looked at this card. Is I'm like, you have to attack to get the effect, which
The idea seems
True.
cheesy. Somebody's gonna pull it
Yeah.
off on a stream where they're like bullying their
bro, it's
opponent.
gonna end up being like the new Mega Altaria, like
Yeah,
meta or
something
something
like
somehow,
that.
some way, right?
But
Somehow, some way, this will be it.
I don't think with Hoopa being around doing 100, I mean 30 damage,
Yeah.
which
That's
is gonna be 50,
Hoopa's gonna
is gonna demolish this
with
card.
the Deceptive Needle. You're taking 60.
Yeah.
You're in
Don't
trouble
remind me.
there.
My nightmares.
And then
Yeah, this card is so bad. I
Yeah.
do not like this card.
like
This
let's
one,
just
even
say
if they did give us the
minus-
reduced one colorless, it still sucks.
I mean if you pair this with Tinkaton maybe, but two different
But then it's like,
energies.
yeah, it's like, okay, let me put 2 steel on there and then 2 darkness. It just seems so,
Bad.
out of left pocket there. I agree.
And Marowak is like a meta call, like punish you do 70 more damage, right?
Potential
like,
120 for 2 energy, but
nah, in this scenario, you know, what fighting deck are you gonna really want to play this card in? And Team Rocket's gonna be niche. It's gonna be good. Like I could see one or two decks popping off from this, especially with Eradicate. But like, who's to say we're gonna drop, you know, Hoopa or not Miraidon, but we'll play like Mega Manatric or, you know,
yeah.
something like Altaria, Sleep Scam. This card isn't really gonna be that relevant for those matchups. Or Vespa Queen.
I agree. I mean, maybe something pops off, and this could go in a Mega Lucario deck. But let's be honest, you're just going to be hitting with Mega Lucario to hit that
Exactly.
point, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a stage one.
Why
It
put 2
takes
energy
up
on
4
this
cards
and
if
stage?
you want to play.
Yeah, why dedicate all of that when you could just Mega Lucario?
Yeah.
I think that's all of them then for the cards here. Again, Persian I have hope for, Eradicate I have hope for. I honestly, if they give us the energy reducing element to this, we're set. This is gonna be a fun set.
Mm-hmm.
Without it, it's gonna be rough. Somebody's gonna cook. Somebody's gonna cook with it though.
Dude, all I gotta say,
Very
pack
non-meta
art.
changing.
Pack art
What were
is
you guys saying?
amazing. Yeah, go for it.
The
I'm
art
going
is
to say that it's not very meta changing if they don't have something to support these non-colorless energy, you know?
Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, at this point, it does look like it's kind of intentional that they're gonna do something with it, but, you know, all we could do is sit here and wait and see what happens, you know?
Right.
I'm coping. Maximum
all?
cope. Again, we haven't seen the item card, or excuse me, the tool card. We haven't seen the stadium yet, so maybe there's a world.
Yeah, true.
A world in which colorless energy gets reduced by
Like,
1.
imagine, like what Jay was saying earlier, like the tool, like imagine like a rocket sleeve or something like that, where if you put it on a Team Rocket card, it's it's -1 energy, colorless energy to attack. That'd be really good.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Make these really good. I agree. Eradicate then would be like overpowered good.
Yeah, you swing
yeah.
for free.
Persian hitting for 130 off 1 energy. That's like better than Hydreigon good.
That's cracked.
You're gonna cry about the days where it's like, bring back Hydreigon, please.
Not to mention, like, even if your opponent has like 2 Pokemon, you're hitting for like what, 90?
I think you're right? Because after you
For 1
KO one there,
energy?
it goes down. Yeah,
So-
90. That's still good.
For a
For
basic.
1 energy, it'd be cracked.
But yeah, no, it's definitely, if that card does exist, it definitely will make this go insane. Set.
I hope so. Again, all these birds being able to do 40 damage with just one energy would be they'd be probably some of the best basics in the game.
Heliozapdos
Considering
would
they have 2
be
attacks.
tier 0.
Oh my god. It'd be insane. It would
Yeah.
be insane.
That's for sure.
And you play the boss's order to Team Rocket's boss to drop all the Pokemon
To drop
and
all of
Helio.
it in AoE. Oh, that's gonna be so nasty.
I mean, think
I
about
hope-
current meta decks. I think the Caterpie, Trico basic, that's all they have in their deck. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but that meta deck is going to be huge with the boss order because how many times you have any basics in your hand they could put down, and the fire card in the deck, the Moltres. I mean, that's going to take a while to get up. I don't know, kind of squishy. I think that deck is big ups.
Mm.
Which one?
The Butterfree Mega Sceptile deck, where it only has 3 basics with the forest. I've been playing that deck a
Alright.
few.
Yeah, I think
that'd be
it's
really
good. I think it's good. I think that deck is one of those decks it's good in the sense that it does enough damage. Like, it has really good opener Pokemon that's able to get you at least 1 prize point. So then by the time you come in with Sceptile, all you got to do is really just clutch 1 kill for the most part.
And then you're pretty much all
I
set
agree.
from there. But yeah,
I don't know. I'm still holding out hope on this set, though. I think these cards have potential to be good. I hope so. I'd hate to see it just be a flop set after it's a really cool. I mean, the cards look amazing, right?
Well,
These
we'll
Team Rocket
find
cards
out
are amazing. So
definitely next week. So it's going to be an interesting set to open.
Comes
I
out
can't
next,
wait.
what, Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Yep.
Wednesday the
Wednesday.
26th.
Golly.
I
What is it? Like Eastern time, 8 o'clock or something like that? or-
9 p.m. Eastern time on a Wednesday.
All I know, that's going to be like one of the worst days of my life. I'm
Are you
gonna,
traveling that day?
I'm gonna be making videos and 5 a.m. catching a flight the next day to go to Pokemon Worlds.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. You should go into Worlds. At least it's not like, at least I'm waking up at 5 a.m. to go to work. So, could be worse. But
True.
in a way, you kind of are, right? In a way, you kind of are.
Yeah.
But this is fun work. This is fun work.
Exactly, fun work. But yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I'm excited for the set.
same here.
We'll see.
Heading into like the ending here, Fossil Man, did you wanna, give a quick announcement?
Yeah, I do. I have a big announcement coming up this Sunday, the 23rd. Is it the 23rd? Let me check my calendar. The 23rd, yep.
Yes.
Me and BB chillin' with some awesome people in the background. We are hosting a 1v1 tournament, well, a best of 5, and I'm going to be making BB chillin' 5 of my fossil decks, and he's going to be making me 5 of his fossil decks, and we're going to be doing a best of 5, and the winner of that gets to change the name on Pocket. So I might not be the Fossil Man coming up soon, but
Damn.
we're gonna do this, and we're all promoting this for a tournament it's gonna be huge. It's in the works. But we have some good people in the background. We have some good things set up, but it's not gonna interfere with any current tournaments going on. But it's gonna be fun. So y'all
That's
should
dope.
tune in Sunday night to either my stream or BB Chillin' stream, and you'll hear about what's going on with that tournament coming up. It's gonna be really fun. I'm going to freak out when he gives me
Rad.
a terrible fossil deck because he don't know what fossils are about. His heart's not
He
in
is
the
not
fossil.
the Fossil Man. That is true. Right? There's only one Fossil Man.
Exactly.
He
For
don't know.
now, hopefully, let's hope you keep that name. I'm rooting for you at this point. Let's hope you don't end up like the Fossil Guy or something.
He's gonna call me the fossil
Alive,
kid.
man.
Fossil Kid. Fossil
The
dude.
revived Fossil.
Yeah,
It should
the
be fun.
revived
It
Fossil.
should be fun.
Crack Fossil.
We're doing okay. Oh, yeah, I guess another thing with it, we're doing like there's like caveats during this best of five where you have each match you have to finish a whole drink, an adult beverage before you can play your turn if they get it in time. It's gonna be crazy, Fossil Man. It might be rated R, but it'll be fun. I don't know.
Yo, make sure to check
Those are the
that out.
best.
Sounds like it's gonna be a good time. I'll swing by here and there from that Sunday.
Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all for inviting me on here. It's been fun.
No, thank you for coming through. Definitely greatly appreciated. Finally get to talk to the fossil man himself.
Exactly. I agree. I'm super glad you're able to make it.
Right. But anyways, that's gonna be a segue to the end of the video. We'll see you next time, and peace.
See you guys.
Have a good night.